Longshot, 10 questions. First question, what makes you distinctive as a writer and as an MC?
Man, let me first off say, I want to thank these guys for interviewing me, man, taking out your time.
Thank you for granting us the interview, you know?
Yeah, taking the time out to, come out to my place. EV Productions is where we at. I gotta, throw that in there, make sure everybody know. But as a writer, it's, man, I hate to say it, but it's just uniqueness. I'm me. And ain't nobody else me. Don't nobody else think like me. Don't nobody else go through what I go through. No one else. Nobody but me. So, and that's what I write. I write 100%. So I would say, I would call that a distinction. I would make that a distinction because a lot of guys aren't writing them. They're writing for someone else. Or they're writing for something else. I'm writing for me. I'm writing for my soul, for my therapy. You know what I mean? For my sanity. Guys do this shit just on the whim and just whatever. I have to do this. Like my man said today, it's like, if I didn't do this, I'd just be locked up or, on some other crazy mentals. You know what I'm saying? So that's my distinction, man. I meet 100% all day, even when you don't like it. That means I get me even more.
Alright. Second question, what effect do you think your name has on people?
Hope. It just gives cats hope. I know that for a fact. It's like, this one I knew I had a dope name. It's like, I had moved out to DC in 2000, and my name was Tommy Brown because I was hooked on DMX's character in Belly.
Yeah.
Just because he was live and he was just, amped and always trying to get something done and always on progression, whatever means that is, but he's on progression. That's in my mind. And I had a lot of energy, and that's just, I got a lot of energy, and I'm always thinking about, how we gonna up this hustle, how we gonna up this, this product. And so that was my first, little rap name. But I came back and I ain't have nothing, Joe. I swear I ain't have nothing. I had nothing. I was sleeping on fucking park benches. And there's this bat laying next to me, and on the bat it said Longshot. And I swear, I was like, that's gonna be my name. That's my name. I'm sleeping in a fucking park. I just got woke up by the police telling me I can't sleep in the park. I'm like, I don't got nowhere to sleep. Like, that's not our fault. Right. Got my bag. Longshot, okay. So it was like, then I started going to the battles and going to like open mics. And the first time I went to Sub T, the very first time I went to Sub T, they had an MC battle. I got kicked out for smoking weed in there. Bullshit. But the very first time when I signed up for the battle, dude was like, Longshot. I like that name, man. And nobody knew who I was at all. I had no records out or nothing. I was just, a little 21-year-old kid, just turned 21, just trying to get in there. But, and ever since then, like I said, that moment, that just let me know, yeah, that's the name, cats gonna feel this for sure. And it's like, ever since I've been making music, man, I done had so many different responses to my music. So many different people come up to me and say thank you. I'm talking about I never met. Say thank you for performing, thank you for recording. That's wild to me, man. That's crazy to me. So I feel like I give people some type of just small little hope, man. That, you can do whatever you want to do, and you can be you doing it. Because that's basically what I'm about. And it's a long shot, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's just everybody against you. Everybody's against you. No matter what you do, there's gonna be somebody who they don't want to see you doing well. That's always. But you know what? Stick to your guns, man. stick to your name, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna work. So, little hope. But I don't think it's more, about the name. I think it's more about just the message. You know what I'm saying? But the name just happens to be what it is. So I think is what I'm recognized by. But it's more about the message, man. That's for sure.
Third question. How have Chicago music traditions outside of hip hop, like soul, blues, gospel, how have they influenced you?
Man, Chicago specifically, it's like, it's got, I feel like, just my life personally, I've experienced a bunch of different sides of Chicago. I've lived all over Chicago in different neighborhoods, and throughout those years, it was like I had different, because with different areas you get different taste in music. So my early upbringing was, I lived there on the south side of Chicago from like birth to like 7, and that was all hip hop, nothing but rap, and mixed with a little bit of R&B. My mom, she listened to. It was like my mom had a lot of Prince in the crib. That was her thing. The barges, and a lot of 70s R&B classic, and that's just what I listen to. That's what shaped, a large part of me right now. Cause I remember that I remember that. People say they don't remember. They can't remember past like age 12, and that trips me out, or like 10. I'm like, dude, I remember when I was like 3. I distinctly remember. I have images in my head when I was that young, and distinctly remember listening to records, hearing a record for the first time when I was 6 and 5. But it's like, then I moved out to California. You know what I'm saying? Stayed there for like a year and a half. And that was a more cultural, like, opened my whole, like, it just opened my world to different cultures. Like, I went to a Cinco de Mayo festival, in San Francisco. It was like, damn, that was crazy to me. I'm 7 years old. And just experiencing other races. I had never experienced other races or anything like that. So it was just, and that's when it got into like more, I was introduced to like jazz and just all types, not specifically Chicago jazz, but all types of jazz, all types of Coltrane and Coleman and Miles Davis. And it was like just a bunch of different stuff I was listening to then, or just that was around, you know what I'm saying? But when I came back, that's when it was just, once again, it was just all rap, BDP, Public Enemy, that was like 87, 88, 89, that's what I was listening to. Then when I got to high school, I was listening to nothing but Pac, Biggie, and Nas. But people would call commercial music, I don't know. I just called it good music, like Outkast, Tribe Called Quest, Arsene, that's what I was listening to, good music. That was my Cypress Hill, that was what I was listening to. So, and then when I got into college and I started making music, when I got into college and I hadn't really started making music. I was 18, I just started rapping. So then I was still listening to music, but then I stopped buying music. When I started writing raps, I stopped buying music, really. Moved out to DC, sold all my CDs. Came back to Chicago once again. When I started making music,